Hello again, my friends, and thank you for joining me for Game 2 of this What If series against the 1961 Yankees and the 2016 Chicago Cubs. This is Game 2. I'm not going to do any spoilers in this particular broadcast. I'm going to save those for Game 3. I'll bring everyone up to date. If you missed Game 1, it's still on my channel. Take a look. It was a good one. And featured, as you might guess, plenty of long ball power. 3 home runs by the Yankees and a couple by the Cubs. And it was a wonderful game. And I'm very excited about the rest of the series. I will tell you that it is a best-of-5 series, and this is the second and final game at Wrigley Field before there is an off day tomorrow for the teams to fly to the Bronx, where they will play Game 3 and then 4 and 5 if necessary. And what a pitching matchup we have today. A pair of right-handers. Ralph Terry, who was 16-3 in 27 starts for the 61 Yankees, and certainly a big game pitcher, will be opposed by Kyle Hendricks for the 2016 Chicago Cubs. I went back and forth between him and Jake Arrieta as the second starter of the 2016 Cubs, and I feel good that Hendricks is really their second starter. So, we're in Wrigley Field, and this is Game 2. So let's go to the starting lineups and see who's playing in today's game. Right-handers in there. The lineups look a little bit different than in Game 1. So let's look at the visiting team, the 61 Yankees first. Leading off at second base, it's Bobby Richardson. Batting second at shortstop, Tony Kubek. Batting third in right field, it's Roger Maris. Batting fourth in center field, Mickey Mantle. Batting fifth in left field, Yogi Berra. Batting sixth behind the plate, Elston Howard. Batting seventh at first base, Bill Skowron. Batting eighth at third base, Clete Boyer. And on the mound, it's Ralph Terry. And this is, as you might have gathered, Fall Classic Cards and Dice Baseball. For the home standings, Chicago Cubs, Dexter Fowler leads off in center field. Chris Bryant bats second. At third base, batting third, it's Anthony Rizzo at first base. Ben Zobrist will clean up and play left field. Addison Russell will bat fifth at shortstop. Jason Hayward will bat sixth in right field. Javi Baez will bat seventh and play second base, and Wilson Contreras will bat eighth and do the catching. On the mound, as mentioned, is Mr. Hendricks. Let's do our roll and see what kind of stuff everybody's got. Here's our roll for Ralph Terry. It's a 13. He has average stuff today. He will be in his B column. And for Mr. Hendricks, it's an 8. He will also be in his B column with average for Kyle Hendricks stuff in 2016. Hendricks had 30 starts in 2016. He was 16-8 for the World Series champions. Bobby Richardson is stepping into the batter's box, and we are ready to go and get this game underway. The first pitch from Hendricks is a 53. Get to the kitchen, I smell gas. It's a range check. Here we go. It's 53. Range hit. Roll all 3 dice. And it's a 24. That is a chance for a double. Hayward is on the run. And Jason Hayward is going to make that catch. His range goes all the way to 19. And so there's one out in the Yankee first. Now it's Kubek. And this one's going to be hit to the gap. It's going to split Fowler and Hayward and get all the way to the wall. Kubek around first. He's got a standing double. And Maris is up with a man in scoring position. Roger was, well, I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'll let you find out what he was in game one. Hendricks the stretch, the pitch to Maris. That's a 43. That's a blank on Maris's card. But it's an out on Hendricks's card. It's hit to left. Zobrist running toward the line makes the catch for out number 2. And here's Mantle with Bear on deck. Hendricks the stretch and the pitch to Mickey. This is a home run chance, and this is to right and deep. Hayward, warning track, wall, and it's gone. A 2-0 lead in the first inning thanks to a dong by Mickey Mantle. Cub fans in stunned silence in the first inning. Berra up now with 2 outs and nobody on. The pitch to Yogi. 54 takes us to the 54 chart. That's how that works in Fall Classic. It's a sky-high pop-out to the... Oh, wait, I have to re-roll. Never mind. Just kidding. And that is a base hit to right field. Now we have to check Hayward's error rating because he might make an error on this. It's a 2. He does not make an error, so it's a single for Berra with 2 outs. Yankees have another base runner. Howard coming to the plate. Hendricks the stretch. The pitch to Elston is a 52. We got an error check. We have an error check. It's a 14. That's hit to center. Dexter Fowler on the run, and he's going to make the catch for out number 3. So a 2-run homer by Mantle in the first. The Yankees get 3 hits. They leave 1 and score 2. 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the first inning. Ralph Terry with his B stuff today is going to take on Fowler, Bryant, and Rizzo in the Cub first. Pitch to Dexter is a blank on 31. But it's a base hit on Terry's card, and the Cubs leadoff man is aboard with a single. Now it's Bryant. Ralph Terry the stretch. Fowler works on his lead. He gives him a look, and the pitch to Chris Bryant. Hey, struck him out. 1 gone in the first. Here comes Rizzo. Kanicki is not far behind. The pitch from Terry is a line base hit for Rizzo. That's a base hit. Fowler is around second. He's going to take third, and Rizzo is on first. There's Cubs at the corners with 1 out. Zobrist is up. Yankee infield at double play depth. The pitch from Terry is a 62. That's blank on Zobrist's card. It's an out on Terry's card. It's an 11. Let's see. We got to check his arm. His arm is average. So he knocks it down, he picks it up, he tosses it to Skowron, and the runners are going to advance. Fowler with a huge jump on contact will score the Cubs' first run of the game. It's 2-1 Yankees. As Rizzo moves to second with 2 outs, it's Addison Russell at the plate. Terry the stretch, the pitch, and this is going to be ball 4. 2 Cubs on now with 2 outs for Hayward. Tying run in scoring position. Terry the stretch. The pitch to Jason Hayward is a blank on Hayward's card. That's going to be an out on Terry's card. We got a fly ball, right field. Roger Maris under it and puts it away for out number 3. But the Cubs get 1 on 2 hits and leave 2. And after 1, we got a 2-1 Yankee lead in Game 2 of this best of 5. Skowron, Boyer, and Terry, 7, 8, 9, coming up for the Yankees in inning number 2 against Hendricks. The pitch to Bill. 13. Hey, struck him out. That's number 1 for Kyle. 1 gone in the second. Cleat Boyer up. Pitch from Hendricks. I smell gas, get to the kitchen, it's a range check. For the love of God, we're gonna explode. This is hit to right, under it, Hayward on the run, he's there. 2 down. Jason Hayward's range in right field is phenomenal. And it's Ralph Terry with 2 outs and no Yankees aboard. 41 is an out. That's hit to right. One more time. Jason Hayward puts it away. And that'll retire the side of the second. We played an inning and a half, and the Yankees lead 2-1. For the Cubs in the second, it's 7, 8, 9. Baez, Contreras, and Hendricks coming up. They trail by a run. The pitch to Javi. Base hit. Just past second into center field. Baez is on with a single, and here comes Contreras. Terry the stretch. The pitch to Wilson. Contreras is ball 4. He walked him. 2 on now with nobody out, and Hendricks is up. Well. Okay. Terry the stretch, the pitch to Hendricks, he squares to bunt. Hey, struck him out, and Hendricks is disgusted with himself. Fowler up now. Fowler 1 for 1, scored a run in the first inning. Terry the stretch, the pitch to Dexter is ball 4. The bases are dripping with Cubs. Terry has walked 3 in an inning and a third. Bryant coming up. Yankee infield again playing for 2. He struck out in the first. The pitch from Terry to Chris Bryant is a blank. That's a 41. That's ball 4. He walked in a run. It's a 2-2 ball game. Terry's walked 4 in an inning and a third. And we're even, and that's going to get action going in the Yankee bullpen. And it's going to be Bud Daly, a left-hander, getting loose in a hurry for Ralph Houck and the men from the Bronx. So it's Contreras at third, Fowler at second, and Bryant at first for Rizzo. And we're still looking for Kanicki. 1 for 1, the pitch. And we've got a ballpark check. We're at Wrigley. We have a 15 That's popped up. In foul territory, Cleet Boyer is going to take it for out number 2. And that's a big out for Ralph Terry. He has a chance to get out of this now if he can get Zobrist. The stretch one more time. Yankee infield, normal depth. The pitch. 25, that's a 14. Ground ball. Bobby Richardson. He goes to Kubek for the force, and that retires the Cubs in the second. So they tie the game on 1 hit. They leave 3. Golden opportunity wasted. After 2, the score is 2-2, and I've got ballet on my mind. 2-2 in the second. 2-2, ballet. All right, so it's Bobby Richardson leading off the 3rd inning. Hendricks has righted the ship with 4 in a row retired. The pitch to Bobby is a ground ball. Bryant. He's going to throw to Rizzo for out number 1 in the 3rd. Now it's Kubek. Doubled and scored in the 1st. Hendricks winds and delivers. That's a base hit for Kubek. Right up the middle. Second hit for Tony, and here comes Maris. On deck, Mantle. 1 man out. Top of the 3rd. Hendricks the stretch. The pitch is a 25. That's an out. That's a 17. Hit to left toward the line. Zobrist on the run. He's going to get there for out number 2. Kubek hustles back to first base, and Mantle is up now. Mickey hit a 2-run homer in the 1st to account for the Yankee scoring. The pitch. Hey, struck him out, and that's going to retire the side with Hendricks' 2nd strikeout. After 2.5, the score is 2-2. Ballet. All right, bottom of the 3rd, Russell, Hayward, and Baez. That's 5, 6, and 7 in the Cubs batting order. Addison walked in the 1st inning. Ralph Terry winds and delivers. Needs to get over those control troubles. This one's a comebacker. Gloved by Terry. Takes a few steps towards Skowron and throws him a strike for out number 1. Here's Jason Hayward, 0 for 1 for Jason. The pitch. It's a blank. It's an out. It's a fly ball, left field. Yogi Berra in his tracks will make the catch for out number 2. Now it's Baez. 1 for 1 with a run scored for Javi. The pitch is driven to left and deep. This one's back. Berra in the well. He's going to make the catch, and that will retire the side. So we've played 3 complete. We got another good one cooking. It's 2-2 at Wrigley. In the 4th for the Yankees, it's Berra, Howard, and Skowron. Hendricks has retired 7 of the last 8 Yankee hitters. Yogi, 1 for 1. The pitch. Ground ball, Baez. He loves it and throws to Rizzo for out number 1. Howard is 0 for 1. Hendricks winds and delivers to Elston Howard. Hey, struck him out. That's number 3 for Hendricks. 2 outs and nobody on. It's Skowron, who was a strikeout victim of Kyle's in the 2nd. Boyer on deck. The pitch to Moose. Line shot. center, left field. Sorry, Zobrist right at him and puts it away for out number 3. So the Yankees go down 1-2-3 in the 4th. Hendricks now up to 10 of his last 11 retired. Ralph Terry may have gotten through his rough patch with control. We'll see. Going to the bottom of the 4th, it'll be Contreras, Hendricks, and Fowler. 8-9-1 for the Cubs. Contreras walked in the 2nd. The pitch. Hey, struck him out, and that's number 3 for Ralph Terry. Hendricks couldn't get a bunt down back in the 2nd, and he struck out. Pitch from Terry's a 56. There's a blank. There's a struck him out. That's 4. 4 for Terry. With 2 outs, it'll be Fowler. There's no Cub on base. Dexter is 1 for 1 with a walk. The pitch. Line shot, grabbed by Kubek, and that will retire the side. Played 4 complete. We still got a 2-2 ballet, any one kind of score at Wrigley. This series has been tight the whole way, and I expect it to continue in that manner. Boyer 0 for 1, Terry on deck. Hit to center, Fowler under it, and there's 1 down. Here's Ralph Terry, not a terrible hitter. Hendricks, the wind and the pitch, and that's going to be an error check. It's an 11. We have to look at the exotic error chart. And it's to the pitcher. And here we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Here we go. Base is empty. Hendricks gloves it and promptly throws it down the first base line past Rizzo into foul territory. It's going to bounce around in the bullpen. Terry goes to 2nd on the E1 by Hendricks. So the Yankees have the lead run in scoring position now with 1 out. Here comes Bobby Richardson. And that's going to get some action going in the Cub bullpen. Mike Montgomery, the left-hander, is going to start to throw. All right, Richardson up. Terry at 2nd. 1 man out. Hendricks the stretch. And the pitch to Bobby. Oh, he just missed a strikeout. We got another error check. 51. 41. Second base, exotic error chart. 1 more time. Runner on 2nd. Grounded to Baez. He uncorks a throw over Bryant's head. Bryant goes to chase it down in foul territory. He picks it up and fires home to Contreras. Terry's trying to score. They got him at the plate. So let's unpack what happened here. It was a grounder off Richardson's bat to Baez. He knocked it down, picked it up, threw to Bryant, but threw it over his head. Richardson stops at first on the E4. Bryant retires Terry on the throw home 5-2. And so Richardson's at first with 2 men out. Kubek up 2 for 2. So Richardson hits the ball to Baez. Baez sees Terry take off for third, and he tries to get him. Overthrows Bryant. Bryant goes and picks up the ball in foul territory and throws it home to Contreras in time to retire Terry trying to score. Meanwhile, Richardson makes first base. The pitch to Kubek with 2 outs. Hey, struck him out, and Hendricks gets out of an ugly inning in which the Cubs committed 2 errors, but the Yankees did not score. After 4.5, we're halfway through, and we've decided nothing. It's 2-2. Ralph Terry will face Bryant, Rizzo, and Zobrist. 2, 3, 4 in the Cub batting order in the bottom of the 5th. It's time to start thinking about stamina. Terry's stamina is 27 hitters. He has faced 19. And on Hendricks' part, his stamina is 27 batters, and he has faced 20. Bryant is 0 for 1 as he steps in. A strikeout, a walk, and believe it or not, an RBI as Terry walked in a run in the second inning. Pitch to Chris. Ground ball. Bill Skowron is going to take it himself, and that will retire Bryant for the first out. Here comes Rizzo, 1 for 2. Pitch from Terry. Base hit, Rizzo. Right center field, cut off by Mantle. He will hold at first. Zobrist up, he's 0 for 2. 1 out, 1 on in the bottom of the 5th for the Cubs. The pitch to Ben. And I'm dropping dice left and right. There we go. Couldn't get far. 52. Oh boy. We got another error check. I am really, really good at rolling those. Let's see where this goes. 36 is grounded to Boyer. That's a 9. I don't think Cleet's going to have a problem. He is not. Now what happens? D20 is odd. Boyer goes to Richardson for 1. The relay to Skowron is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 5-4-3 turn by the Yankees in the bottom of the 5th. We go to the 6th, and we're still tied at 2. We had a good game. We had a good series going. These teams are playing like they're evenly matched to this point. The Yankee Bombers are coming up in the 6th. It's Maris, Mantle, and Berra, 3, 4, 5. Hendricks. The pitch. Ball 4. He walked him. Not the start Joe Madden was looking for to the Cubs' 6th. And Montgomery gets up one more time. Mantle coming to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a 2-run bomb in the first. Hendricks the stretch. The pitch to Mickey. 14 is not in his strikeout zone. 52, we got an error chance. 62, it's hit to Russell. And Addison makes the play. He goes to Baez for one. The relay to Rizzo is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 6-4-3 double play turn by the Cubs, and turnabout's fair play. Mantle and Maris are wiped out in the sixth. Here comes Berra with 2 outs. Yogi is 1 for 2. The pitch from Hendricks. Hey, struck him out, and that's number 5 for Kyle. And that ends the Yankee 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 2-2 ball game at Wrigley Field. Ralph Terry out. Russell, Hayward, and Baez are in his future. 5, 6, 7 in the Cubs batting order. Terry winds. Russell's 0 for 1. The pitch. 12 is not in his strikeout number. We got another error check. 33 is a comebacker. It's a comebacker to Terry. He knocks it down. He picks it up. He tosses it to Skowron, and there's 1 down in the Cubs 6th. Now it's Hayward. 0 for 2 for Jason. The pitch. Hey, struck him out, and that's number 5 for Ralph Terry. Baez is 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Terry, the wind and the delivery. And we got the 54 chart. Bases are empty. It's a 14. It's going to be through the middle of the to a base hit. Rolls out to Mantle. Now we got to do an error check on Mickey. It's a 5. He's a 5. And he makes the play and gets it back in. So Baez is aboard. Baez is aboard. Contreras is up. Baez working on his lead. Terry gives him a long look. Does Baez get the jump? No. In fact, Terry's going to try and pick him off. And he may throw it away. Up. He's got an error rating of 0, so Skowron blocks the wild throw on the pickoff attempt. Baez gets back safely, and with 2 outs, it's still Contreras at the plate. Terry, the stretch, and the pitch to Wilson is a base hit. That's going to be extra bases. Gotta check Maris's arm. Baez is flying around second. Maris's arm, as you might guess, is strong, so Baez is going to be held at third. It's a double for Contreras, and Hendricks is in the on-deck circle. 2 outs. Action again in the bullpen for the Yankees. Bud Daly gets up quickly. And Joe Madden's going to try and capitalize on this break and hit for Hendricks. Pedro Strop starts to warm up in the Cub bullpen. And Tommy La Stella is going to get the call to pinch hit for Hendricks. So Hendricks is done with 6 innings of work. He allowed 4 hits. He struck out 5. He walked 1. He allowed 2 runs. They're both earned, and 1 home run. He stands to win it if Tommy La Stella can come up with a base hit. La Stella is a left-handed pinch hitter, and he hit 270 on the 2016 season with a on-base average of 357. Quite a weapon off the bench. Terry, the stretch, checks the runners. There are 2 outs. The infield at normal depth. The pitch to La Stella. Hey, struck him out. That's number 6, and Terry pumps his fist as he walks off the mound. We've played 6 complete, and we are still tied at 2. The new Cub pitcher is going to be Pedro Strop. He will bat 9th in the order, and he'll have a tall order in the 7th inning, facing Elston Howard, Bill Skowron, and Clete Boyer. Let's see what kind of stuff Pedro's got. He has B. He has average stuff. Howard is 0 for 2. Yankees need a run to take the lead. Strop, the stretch, and the pitch. Hey, struck him out, and Howard's got 2 strikeouts. Strop has 1. We got 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Here comes Moose, 0 for 2. Boyer on deck. That's hit to left and deep. Driving Zobrist to the well. No, it's gone. Another home run for Bill Skowron, and it's a 3-2 Yankee lead. Strop just disgusted with himself on the mound. And that's going to get more action going in the Cub bullpen. Carl the Truth Edwards and Travis Wood start to throw. But right now, Strop's going to face Boyer, and on deck is Terry, the pitch. Hit to right, not deep. Hayward under it, and there's 2 outs in the 7th. Here comes Bill Terry. Yeah. We're playing 1930 New York Giants baseball. No, we're not. It's Ralph Terry. And they're going to call it a night for Ralph. 6 innings without kind of a rough performance, but he certainly kept his ball club in the game. Both starters go 6. Terry allowed 6 hits. He walked 4. He struck out 6. He allowed 2 runs, both earned, no home runs. And it's going to be Earl Torgeson to pinch hit for Terry here in the 7th. The American League veteran Torgeson did not have his best season, but he walked a lot. So let's see how he does here. Strop, the stretch, and the pitch. And sure enough, he walked him. Here comes Bobby Richardson. Strop the stretch. Richardson's 0 for 3. The pitch from Strop. Hey, struck him out on the strikeout check. That's 2 for Strop, and that retires the Yankees. But on a Bill Skowron bomb to left, the Yankees take a 3-2 lead. We go to the 7th inning stretch. It's time to stretch them out at Wrigley, and the Yankees lead it 3-2. New pitcher for New York will be one Bud Daly. He will bat in the 9 spot and face the top of the Cubs order. Let's see what kind of stuff he's got. Ooh, it's not good stuff. It's below average stuff. That's going to get action immediately in the Yankee bullpen. Hal Reniff hurries down there. Starts to throw. Fowler leads off the 7th. Cubs need a run to tie. 1 for 2 for Dexter with a walk and a run scored on his ledger. That's going to be a ground ball. Cleet Boyer. He plants and throws to Skowron, and there's one down in the Cubs 7th. Here's Chris Bryant. Daly had 17 appearances as a starter, 6 as a reliever. He had 7 complete games, 130 innings pitched, an 8-9 record for New York. Bryant is 0 for 2, walking a whiff. The pitch. Hey, struck him out, and Daly's got his first strikeout. There's 2 gone in the bottom of the 7th, and here's Rizzo. 2 for 3. Hey, struck him out. That's 3 and retires the side in the bottom of the 7th. We're going to the 8th. 3-2 Yankees. New Cubs pitcher coming on. Travis Wood, as Edwards and Montgomery are throwing in the bullpen. Wood is going to bat in the 9 spot. He's on to face Kubek and Maris and maybe Mantle. We'll see. Lefty-lefty switch for the Yankees in the 8th. Tony is 2 for 3. The pitch from Wood. Bloop to left. Here comes Zobrist. There's one down. Here's Maris, 0 for 2 with a walk on his day. Wood, the stretch, the pitch to Roger. We didn't check what kind of stuff he's got. Let's see. He's got A stuff. He's got a good one. It's popping for Travis. And so it's a comebacker from Maris. Wood gloves it, tosses it to Rizzo, and there's 2 down. Mantle up. On deck is Berra. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3-8 for Wood and the Cubs. Go to the bottom of the 8th, 3-2 New York. Bud Daly is back out there. Zobrist 0 for 3. Pitch to Bent. I smell gas. Get to the kitchen. It's a ranch check. Oh my God, we're gonna explode. It's the 53 column. 44 is a ground ball cut off by Richardson. He throws to Skowron, and there's one down in the Cub eighth. Nice play by Bobby. Now it's Russell, 0 for 2 with a walk on his day. On deck is Hayward, 0 for 3. Pitch to Addison. Hey, struck him out. That's Daly's third. And now it'll be Hayward, 0 for 3. Daly's pitch. Hit to left. Yogi toward the line. He's got it for out number 3. We're going to the ninth with a 3-2 61 Yankee lead over the 16 Cubs. Travis Wood coming out. Yogi Berra coming up. Rondon is throwing in the Cub bullpen. Edwards has taken a seat. Yogi is 1 for 3. The pitch is hit hard. It's hit high. It's hit deep to right. Hayward is back, and it's gone. Yogi Berra puts one in the cheap seats for the bleacher bums, and it's 4-2 New York off the lefty-lefty matchup. And here comes Joe Madden. He wants the ball. He's going to go with Rondon, who will also bat number 9 in the order to face Howard. Hector 2 for 3 and 2 and 3 in 2016 with 18 saves. Let's see what kind of stuff he's bringing to the party, and it's his A game. Howard is 0 for 3. The pitch to Elston. Ground ball. Addison Russell gloves it, throws to Rizzo, and there's one down. 4-2 Yankees. Skowron up there now. 1 for 3. Luis Arroyo is throwing in the bullpen for the Yankees. There's a base hit for Skowron. All of a sudden, he's 2 for 4. Reniff has taken a seat for New York. Arroyo is all by his lonesome down there. And Boyer is up 0 for 3. Rondon the stretch. Checks Skowron at first. He's not going anywhere. The pitch. Popped it up. In foul territory. Contreras under it. Throws away the mask and makes the catch for out number 2. And here comes Blanchard off the Yankee bench. To hit for Daly. Ralph Houck wants more insurance. Bud Daly, 2 innings of perfect ball. Even though he's using his C column, he does not have his good stuff. 3 strikeouts, no hits, no walks, no runs. Arroyo will be the new Yankee pitcher in the bottom of the ninth. Meanwhile, Blanchard is up against Rondon. Skowron at first, there's 2 men out. The pitch from Hector. High into center field. Right center. Fowler over, and he's got it for out number 3. But the Yankees add an insurance run on a leadoff home run in the 9th inning by Yogi Berra off left-hander Travis Wood. And they go to the bottom of the ninth with a 4-2 cushion to give to their closer, Luis Arroyo. Arroyo, of course, a left-hander, and had 29 saves in the 1961 season. See what kind of stuff Louis is bringing to the party. He's got average stuff. And the Yankees hope that's enough to close this one out. It's Baez, Contreras, and then Rondon in the bottom of the ninth. Of course, Rondon will not bat. Baez leads it off. He's 2 for 3 with a run scored. Arroyo will wind and deliver to Javi, and that's going to be trouble. Down the left field line, Berra's got to go get it in the corner. Baez around first. He's got a double to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Arroyo's got a snoot full of trouble right away. Nobody out. Baez at second. He's got 2 runs to play with. Cub fans imploring Contreras for a long one. Wilson's 1 for 2. He has doubled, struck out, and walked. Arroyo the stretch. The pitch to Contreras. Hit to left center. Yogi on the run. Yogi's gonna make the catch. Baez will hold at second. His run doesn't mean a whole lot. And coming out of the dugout to pinch hit for Hector Rondon is Jorge Soler. So Baez is at second. Fowler is on deck. Soler is up. 1 out. Arroyo the stretch. Checks Baez at second. The pitch home is a base hit for Soler. Goes to Maris in right. Baez will put on the brakes at third, and the Cubs have the tying run at first. Maris gets the throw in good shape. So it's Cubs at the corners with 1 out for Fowler, who is 1 for 3 in the game. Bryant looms on deck. Yankee infield at double play depth. We're going down to the wire, just like in game 1. The pitch to Fowler. Base hit Fowler. Scoring is Baez. It's 4-3. Soler stops at second. Fowler has driven in a run, and he is now the winning run as Arroyo is having trouble out there. He's faced 4 batters. 3 of them have base hits. Bryant comes up now with Soler at second, Fowler at first, and only 1 out. The Yankees hoping for a game-ending twin killing. Arroyo the stretch. Bryant is 0 for 3. Rizzo is on deck. The pitch. Hit to right and deep. This is gonna be off the wall. Soler is around third and will score the tying run. It is 4-4. Look at Fowler flying. Maris's throw to Richardson. Richardson turns and fires to Howard. Fowler slides. He is safe, and Bryant has hit a walk-off double for the Cubs in the bottom of the ninth, and they will take game 2 by a score of 5-4. Yikes. Luis Arroyo spits the bit for the 61 Yankees, and Chris Bryant is the hero with 3 RBIs and in the game, and a 2 RBI double to win the game with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. The line scores for the victorious 2016 World Series champion Cubs: 5 runs on 10 hits, and they committed 2 errors. The 61 Yankees: 4 runs on 7 hits, and they committed no errors. The winning pitcher, Hector Rondon, after giving up, well, he didn't give it up. After Wood gave up a home run in the 9th, Rondon came in and restored order. The loser is Arroyo. And we now go to Yankee Stadium for Game 3. I'll give a complete recap of the series to that point. If you haven't checked out Game 1, make sure you do so. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that. I need your subscriptions to keep the channel going. Thank you so much, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful day. So long, everybody.